Hey, what's going on? All right, here we go. It's game day. Let's get it done. This one might be bigger than I believe I was prepared to do. If I'm being serious, I feel like I'm underprepared to bust Jupiter and Pisces conjunct Jupiter and Neptune. But we're going to do it. And I'm going to bring in the big guns today. This is my favorite, most simplistic book that gives plenty of everything that I need. Everything that you need to make sure that I go through this the right way. And I'm excited. Jupiter and Pisces, Neptune and Pisces. I want to first break Jupiter. I want to then break Neptune. Actually, I'm going to break Neptune first. Neptune planet that is very often not really understood. Thank you for your vote. I appreciate you. Not really understood. Why? Because we are children at a point. And when we're no longer children, we are adults. Okay. What is he talking about? Well, what's missing in the middle? The imagination. Experience given and allowed as we as children would naturally take it to imagine, transcend what imagines Neptune. This is the dreaminess of Pisces, When we go through the entire wheel, you start off as a baby, an infant, right? And go all the way around to 12 zodiac signs. Where do you get back to? Jupiter. Thank you for your vote. Thank you for your like. I appreciate you. Where do you get? Jupiter. Okay. This is the end. This is the karmic wheel before you come back in as a baby all over again. So when you get to the end, to explain the Piscean and how it moves into Neptune, to be able to understand what then breaks down, because this is going to be a bigger talk. You're going to have to stay with me for this one. This is going to have to be a bigger talk today, because this is a big one. This is a large conjunction at the 23rd degree. This is rapid lightning. Oh my God. This is rapid lightning. Oh my God. I got to give you an element. I'm going to give you an element. I like this deck a lot. Because the 23rd degree is, we're coming in at the 23rd degree. Now, when you conjunct, when the tip hits the tip, it's never a good sign. Okay, because then everything else has to shatter afterwards. What do I mean when I'm saying shatter? These are your illusions. This is now you dissociating and choosing the route of escapism in the lower levels of Pisces, the lower levels of Neptune, which is a gas. Neptune is a gaseous planet. You can't grasp it. You wonder why Pisces in your life are so magical. What the heck was? You wonder about Pisces Motherfucker, the microphone. God damn it. On this damn Zoom, the mic came on. Oh, thank y'all for being so kind. Fucking annoying, yo. The illusion that this shit was working the whole time. Motherfucker, the microphone. God damn it. The damn illusion that the fucking microphone was working. This is that square going off between the Gemini moon right now and Pisces. The legit fucking belief that this shit had to be working when I unplugged. You see, I got my mic here, so you can try to hear me extra clear. Oh, wasting my fucking breath. I'm gonna get I'm out of water. This is gonna be a doozy. Let me just get a cup of water. I'm gonna bring my cards, my little astrology book over here, because I got some things I want to reference about Jupiter, about Neptune. I'm about to fuck this live up. Ain't nobody gonna stop me. I'm over here feeling like I'm saucy in this damn glass of water. So listen, this is already part of what's happening with this dissolving social illusions. All right, before I even get my next shit. To dissolve social illusions, your pattern needs to be broken up. Okay, your karma needs to be dealt. Things that you have done earlier in the year, earlier in your life. This is a big ass fucking transit. Okay, 166 years since this transit was working. I need water. Since this transit last hit. And I don't remember the specifics of what happened 166 years ago, so I'm not even gonna try to fuck with you like that. But what I will say is mass illusions of what was believed. This is all leading us to 2025. Okay, this is literally all leading us to 2025. This is mass illusions that are being revealed, but by sense of thank you, unicorn. I see you. But by sense of excuse me, illusions that when they broke, when they shattered, certain social revolutions began. Now, currently, this is China going through concentration camps where tens of thousands of people are dying a day. No one notices because there's billions of people. There's 1 billion. But with 1 billion people, to kill a couple 10,000 a day at a time for a place that's overpopulated where they can't have babies. We have known about the fact that babies were no more than one child law has existed a long time ago. This is foreign policies. This is everything Jupiter, foreign policy. This is ninth house transits going on. This is faraway lands in between water, right? Going through social unrest out in Ukraine, not just Ukraine, but Ukraine, Russia, understanding that some of that shit is just ploy. Not saying that all of it is, but understand that media is still in Lilith of Gemini. It has been for a long time. Okay. News is used to fucking excite ratings. No one watches TV anymore. All you motherfuckers are watching me on YouTube and other motherfuckers that are sick like me on YouTube. That's what you're doing. No one wants to watch the Grammys. No one wants to watch fucking Will Smith, whether he faked it or did it for real. It doesn't matter. He just won the actor of the year. Did he not? 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 So what am I saying? I'm sending some info on this topic we discussed. Oh my God, this is serious. Yeah, thank you. Shoot me the info. If you got the WhatsApp, give me the live updates. This is serious. Understand, you know, Secret was telling me that earlier, actually, you know, and I was, like I said, over there in Hong Kong when this stuff was happening 2.5, 3 years ago. This is 2 years ago, right prior, December 2019. Does that make sense? Yes, because I was in Wuhan, China at that time, coming from Hong Kong, right before I went to Italy, where, again, the you-know-what followed me from Wuhan in December, where there were certain war games going on there. I'm almost like, do I say this out loud? Do I want to fucking say that? Are they going to fucking kidnap me? Well, fuck it. If they get me, we got to go. If they get me, we got to go. It's fucking Aries season, okay? I didn't want to say that shit. I can't even confirm or deny. This is all rumor based. Understand. But even with that said, it was enough for me to understand that real life things have been happening. They are going on. And we need to take a real serious inventory of who we are going to be as the individuals during this time frame. That's real. This shit is kind of like awkwardly high. That's real. Because you know, when I was over there was about 9 TSA agents. And obviously, if you were from China, you just go in mad quick, right? You got like your geo-bio fucking scan, you scan your face, and you walked in there because obviously the security in China has always been never about the people. We just kind of forgot about the part that, you know, living in a communist country, you ain't got no fucking identity, okay? You don't even got your ball sack without somebody knowing when you shaved. So that's that. You feel me? And so this is Jupiter and Neptune. The illusions about what we want to sit there and believe. While I'm over there in Hong Kong, you know, men getting burned live. You got people throwing fucking liters of liquids, flammables on one side, and then on the opposite side, motherfucker throwing the damn flame. Do you know what it's like to be in a fucking country so far from home? This is me being in Hong Kong, and to watch fires and fucking, you know, Times Square, buildings and storefront glasses owned by Beijing specifically to be fucking obliterated. Train systems. I got mentees out there who was 13, I believe, at the time, and he's hitting me up from the train after me just leaving off with him, giving him one of my fucking company t-shirts for the Institute of Life at the time frame. And he's hitting me about, yo, I've been in the train for the last 2 hours. We've been jammed. I'm like, what you mean? You ain't get to school yet? This is in fucking Hong Kong. He's like, no, I ain't get there yet. The trains is down. Mind you, on like the day right prior, SWAT shut the whole fucking Central Commercial Mall down. And I'm in here, and this shit, they're smoking the bitch out. And it's like, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. And you stupid motherfuckers sit home and you blindly continue, myself included, to contribute, let's say through the illusion of, this is Jupiter and Pisces, Jupiter and Neptune, stick with me, stick with me, stick with me, that you donating your clothes because you have so many of them is a positive thing. When in reality, your donation is starving the local shoemaker who makes shoes. When you donate your shoes, they no longer have the job in the local community to make the shoes because everybody getting the shoes for free. So we already fucking, you know, on hard times. I'm going to take the free shoes and try to get up a nickel. This is Jupiter bringing fucking social justice. I don't even know 14 plus countries that I've been in now for the last 4 years. I am not even a fucking US citizen. I'm a fucking international spy. And I do hood rat shit with my friends all around the globe. And what I'm telling you is what we've been doing, this is social justice, bringing together Piscean etheric energy. Like right now, it's like energetically, my imagination is just so translucent, transcendent, fucking extending out there that with Venus and Pisces now, us valuing new forms of spirituality, new forms in every season, new forms of spirituality, values and attachments. What values we're attached to. As we experience these new forms, experience, not dictate, not tell what to do, not make up rules, but to experience the new formalities of spirituality and how our beliefs ascend what we didn't think ever was possible. Ascend, beliefs, Jupiter, always looking up, Sagittarius. Traditional ruler of also who? Pisces. Can't keep forgetting that Pisces and Jupiter, these traditional planets, have owned them. Listen, I'm about to go into the next rant. I got to get this water. Let me get my cards. All right, I'm back. I'm back, baby. I'm back, baby. All right, here we go. I got my card, got my book. This is literally everything I'm doing, how fluid it is. Just saying, fuck it, start the live. Fuck it, don't even know there's no sound. This is Jupiter and Pisces. I mean, this is just the Piscean air energy in the sky right now, is more what I mean. Where when Venus was in Aquarius right prior, we were really concentrated on valuing, the progressive plan that was going to bring us a certain, again, progressive and futuristic structure of everything we know we needed to set in play. This could have been easily systems that you're running, that you're doing like passive income and X, Y, and Z, but it was very serious energy because it's owned by Saturn. Now, the fact that Venus has just recently skipped over into Pisces, which might be like at second degree, I think I saw, first or second degree, this just means that we're really just starting to acknowledge, experience, and really even desire a new form of spirituality. Nobody wants these fake gurus. The dissolving barriers of Jupiter and Pisces, and it's expanding what our perception can look like, what it feels like in the space of spirituality and divinity and surrender. Women on the all-time high are being forced to surrender. Women are being forced to surrender. Women are being forced to surrender. Women who are craving the divinity of their feminine energy. They're craving this energy. They are happily, hey, what's up, Megan? How you doing? Unicorn, love you for the love. Can you show me again the astrology book? Yep. Is it this one? Women are having a beautiful opportunity with Piscean energy to surrender to the dream of what does it feel like? You have to understand that Jupiter and Pisces is gonna go into Aries, but it's gonna swing back to this time frame later in December. Okay, so the dream that you're living, everybody's living a life like, oh my God, my life is just so perfect. It's just so fucking dreamy because Pisces is fucking perfect. Pisces is fucking perfect. So everybody's experiencing this perfect life thing going on, whether it's in your romance or it's in your work, like whatever you wished for back in that Pisces new moon, you see in glimpses of it, but that moon wasn't too long ago. So you're only getting at the start, Aries of that. As the rest of this Pisces energy finishes out later in the year and also comes back, Jupiter in December. So on this specific conjunction, okay, on this specific conjunction with Jupiter and Neptune, a conjunction is when two planets intensely aspect each other. They basically bang, bang. So think about it like when I used to think conjunction just means like, oh, they were harmonious, they work together. And this is true. But when a conjunction first starts, when you hit a train with a train, boom. All right, there's two immovable objects that smash with each other. Now, here's what's ironic about that. Neptune is a gaseous planet, and Jupiter is the largest planet in our particular solar system. Okay? So what happens when the largest planet in our solar system, which is, is Jupiter solid? I don't even know. I can't quote you on, I believe that Jupiter has some gases. So because that would make even more sense and it would make my life very much more interesting for what I share with you on the live. Pluto, Uranus, Jupiter. Okay. Jupiter. What is it made out of? Its metal is 10. Good fortune, adventure. The equivalent of Roman Jupiter is Greek Zeus and Babylonian Marduk. High gods ruling over their respective pantheons, both beneficent and autocratic. From this, we gain an astrological idea of Jupiter as a lawmaker. Under the umbrella of Jupiter sits lawyers, legal systems, universities and colleagues, religious organizations, publishing houses, in the gambling industry. And yo, this is literally the gambling industry. The trines and the sextiles that Jupiter's been making with Uranus and Taurus has been bringing a lot of luck and fortune in anything you're gambling in. Let's say, i.e., cryptocurrency, okay? Something you're gambling in that maybe you actually believe in. If you believe in a certain project, it's a good time for that type of energy to go ahead and take risks, to take gambles. You're supported by Pisces on that, and you really like, it's dreamlike. I was trying to see, okay, the largest planet in our solar system, Jupiter's main feature is this great red spot, a vast storm reminiscent of the thunderbolts of Zeus, which is Greek's equivalent. Jupiter is a law-giving but charitable one. Is a lawgiver but charitable one. Its alternative name of Jove gives us our word jovial. That's why Piscean, that's why Sag energy works with this one. I like this book a lot. I was sharing it on the front. But mind you, when I say gamble unicorn, I'm talking smart investments, you know, because it's kind of one of those, like, you know, you're not going to make money if you don't break money kind of thing. So this doesn't tell me what I thought, but what I was trying to make before as a point was, I believe that Jupiter's solid, but I believe it has some gas. When you have a gaseous planet who's everything in those religious beliefs, religious organizations, you know, political adventures, governing organizations and houses that help with lawmaking, bringing social justice. These are laws being made, changed, new laws, because Aries season is here. New moon sparked new laws. And these new laws are going to be basically based off of how wild are you allowing your imagination to explore? How loud, how wide, how expansive are you allowing your dreams, your imagination to be a part of the transcendence that we all go through as we socially and collectively find more peace? Okay, Pisces is really all about unconditional love. So when we're judging a certain culture, we're not sharing certain issues that are going on in the world globally. We're not supporting people like, yeah, so I got somebody in here talking, let's just say, for example, okay, these are like some examples. Shanghai covering up massive deaths due to lack of access to renal dialysis and asthma attacks. Okay, population issues. Taiwan is prepared, but they don't want to stop the massive death toll. Okay. Citizens being denied food, all right, out in China. Biden did something, blah, 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 in Mexico, separating children from parents in quarantine camps. Okay, these are global social issues, right? These are global social issues that the dissolving of, as I see 444 on screen, so we're building on something stable. And I just put this up today. I just dropped the moon. It's not gonna come out until tomorrow, I think at 7 p.m. Central Time. But I just did the Cancer moon, which is the last individual moon before we go into the social. We start talking about people. Okay, what am I saying? So we literally have already stepped into our brand new identity in Aries. Okay, we're literally embracing that character. Right now, people are being hella fucking selfish, right? Oh, here's what I love about this live. I can move my iPad much easier. Y'all coming for a ride. I need some honey, yo. My throat's not doing it right now. It's not happy with nothing. All right. So, what the fuck is what was I saying? I can't even actually, because I can't even see you on screen. A little scoop of honey. Ooh. Yo, I'm a big fan of buying good ass honey. I don't ever want to buy cheap honey again. It is just not the same. Okay. I don't even care. Both of them are fake. Buying good quality honey is just not the same. So, hey y'all, what's up, Jamie? Checking in with y'all. Megan, I'm feeling some sort of ascension energy right now. Yep. Jupiter, whoo, it's coming on there. It's on 22 degree. It's on 22 degree. I can imagine right now that, believe it or not, that somewhere right now on the 22nd degree, there are some cult-like deaths happening literally at this moment, at the 22nd degree of homicide with Jupiter, right before it converges. At the 23rd degree, and that lightning element, okay, rapid developments, like warp speed ascension developments, as in like downloads coming from, let's just say, far out extraterrestrial forces, because Aquarius energy, which is in the sky, Mars and Venus was there. Venus finally out in Pisces. We got a little bit of a rest. We feeling a little bit of a little kickback, little like, I'm feeling lazy, you know, like I'm like, damn, I wish I had a little bit more spark, but you're actually really realizing that you need that rest right now. You need that recuperation right now. You need that time to just chill out and really detach, fucking drink a glass of wine, fucking smoke a blunt, like fucking watch TV and just veg out like a goddamn dummy. You need that time to be able to really digest everything that's happening. Okay. You need that time to digest everything that's happening. Because again, mind you, what's going on, all of the awkward atrocities I'm talking about that are now with Jupiter coming on a convergence on the 23rd degree is going to receive relief. Okay. It's going to receive an opportunity to rest, to chill out. And for foreign affairs to dissolve some of the illusions that we fed the people through media outlets. That's why this shit is so major. Now, mind you, I said conjunction. So when two planets collide, okay, that's not necessarily a painless operation. That's going to cost you. That's going to cost you. What is it going to cost you? It's going to cost you your beliefs. I've been hearing so much shit. People that I love that I've been talking to, and people that I don't love, but I love them anyway, even though I don't know them. But let's say less on an intimate level. Both ends. I've been watching and walking with people through these spiritual ascensions. And I'm telling you, we ain't even, this is one of the Why? Because when you take away what people have only known how to do, which is run and avoid their emotions, run and avoid everything painful. Wow, I'm getting heavy energy in my head. I got to pull a card. Somebody's shit. Yeah, matter of fact, return to sender. I think I got to go this way. Return to sender. No. I don't want that. I'm not holding that for you. See what I'm saying? That was poison. Fuck that. Not going to hit me with it. That was serious pressure in the third eye area. Serious pressure. Not down for it. And that's exactly the kind of pain I was talking about. I didn't want to bring that much into my real life. IRL in real life, I hear that's the new term going around in high school and shit. IRL in real life. And this is actually what's happening with Jupiter and Neptune. It's social realities that we've ignored are going to happen in real life. And when you break somebody's illusion who's not ready nor willing, you ever try to break up your boyfriend or your you got a best friend and your best friend is in love with this guy and you're like, nah, he a dog. Like he just fucked Becky last night. And you just sitting here like, nah, Becky wouldn't do that to me because I fucked Becky's boyfriend. But both of them is thinking, that they angels and they virgins, and then you find out, damn, Becky been, leaking all your resources for a long time. And that illusion, when you knew it already, you already saw it. Subconsciously, you witnessed it, and you were running on the patterns of avoidance. You're running on the patterns of escapism. So when it hits Neptune, Neptune is the great dissolver. Neptune isn't illusions and fucking, it's not just where we make mistakes, but Neptune is where we make mistakes. However, we make mistakes because there is a smoke, a haze to dissolve, because again, the planet is gaseous, but it's a form of gas that does not make sense to the human consciousness. We don't even know how to measure and evaluate the gas. You can't just say, oh, it's carbon and helium and a little bit of H2O in the atmosphere. We're not able to comprehend as an average citizen the form, the density of the gas. So this is what it's like and why we make mistakes with Neptune. Wherever Neptune is in your chart, this is a likely area that you make mistakes. Bye, Becky. I'm on my hermit shit all week. Wait till Cancer Moon pulls up. Feeling connected to Astro. Thanks for all the healing, light, and yeah, you're right. Thank you, Megan. I'm staying away from people right now. Hell yeah, yo. Yo, I told it. I said this shit like fucking 3 days ago. I said, stay in the house. I said the Taurus Moon Astro download. I said, stay in the motherfucking house. Look at this. Look at this. Beliefs. Ninth house. Beliefs. This is Saturn, Jupiter energy. This is what's happening. Stay the fuck in the house. Okay? I'm telling you to stay in the house. This is explosive power. Look, I swear to God, I felt an explosion in my head. Somebody come here. But if you explode it and you don't have the proper outlet, if I'm going up here and I'm coming here, where am I going? I ain't got nowhere to go. I gotta like steam some of my ears. I gotta blow some on my nose. I need to burp some on my mouth. I need to vomit, whatever it is. And you gotta shit. You gotta sweat. You gotta move that energy in your body. Don't let that energy get trapped in your body. Okay. This is one of the things that allows Pisces energy to float a little bit too high. I just can't stop floating. I'm a little bit too high now, right? Because it needs grounded earthly foods. So what am I saying? Do your grounding practices. There's not a lot of energy of earth back in the sky no more. All that shit was finished in Capricorn season. That last bit of grounding was actually at the height of the grounding. So you were grounded, but you were grounded on top of a mountain. So you got a long ass fucking drop down, but Aquarius is going further out in space first. And then you got Pisces just becoming fucking stardust, just ethereal. It's just a part of all things. Okay. It's just as much a part of the fucking nebula star as it is the goat on land. So what am I saying? You have to make sure during these time frames, when this conjunction happens, it's going to collide two fucking planets. But the planet, the Neptune of it is a gas. So it's just going to mask what the collision even fucking looks and feels like. Are you understanding me? Do you hear the words? And do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Now I understand the words that are coming out of your mouth. Carter! Lee! Carter! Lee! Behind you, Carter! What? Carter! Lee! Right? And so it's like all of the injustices are happening right in front of your face, and this gas is going to basically help to dissolve it. But it's like, when the collision first hits at 23 degrees, the download is going to be so rapid. The surrender is going to be so forceful. This is storm type energy, okay? If I'm not wrong, Jupiter represents storms, I believe. And if it's not Jupiter, I believe it's Neptune. One of the Neptune for sure. No, that's Uranus. Uranus is storms. Yeah, Uranus is storm, which is the radical change. And that's why I put it, because of the 23rd degree, Uranus being the modern day ruler of Aquarius. So, you got that Aquarius friend who they had be so far in the future. They have so many awkward, weird habits that you don't even know about. It's like they're so far ahead of us. They're doing things that we're never really going to experience in this lifetime because they're from the fucking future. So it's like, at the 23rd degree, this this collision between this conjunction happening with Jupiter conjuncting Neptune is going to happen at such a grand scale. Obvio, Bobby, in Spanish, obviamente, obvio, Bobby, obviously, Jupiter is expansion. So we're expanding the 23rd degree as well, which is what? The rapid motherfucking ascension. Everybody's about to go through a spiritual wake up. Whether you were already woke, those of you at the space, let's just say, I hate woke, but fuck off, you know what I mean? Those of you who are already woke, you're about to cement that old style of woke, that old level of woke. It's just something you're fully confident in now. By the time this Aries new moon had already sparked the newfound confidence in this level, this identity of your character. That has already happened before this part. So you're solid there. Now what's going to happen is, like right now, and I told you on Taurus moon, start watching those astro downloads because I love it. I'm doing them every day. I already got the Cancer one up, and the Cancer is serious, very relatable. I said, stay in the fucking house. Stay in the fucking house on Taurus moon. And I said, get moving a little bit on the Gemini moon, but be half and half, because Gemini is extrovert and introvert. Gemini is actually more introverted than it is extroverted. Gemini don't fuck with a lot of people, okay? Gemini knows how to float between a lot of people, but it don't really fuck with a lot of people, okay? 8th house Scorpio, it doesn't do deep, intimate relationships and conversation with a lot of people. So, excuse me, stay in the house, but with your close friend, all right? Go local around your environment, take a walk. But now we're going to the Cancer, another private life, stay the fuck all the way in the home, okay? Get real jiggy with it in your family. Do board games. I brought some paper. I'm going to make a board game. I want to make a board game. I've seen it in Colombia. These Colombians who are actually this French woman and this damn Mexican dude living in Colombia as a couple, they were making board games, and them shits was fly. Them shits was cool. So this is your imagination expanding, okay, of what you even believe is possible. Like, fuck the board game Monopoly. Thank you for the tidbits. I'm going to make my own board game. And this is a lot of what's happening with this spirituality ascendant. I don't even want to say fucking ascension, because it's not ascending. Spirituality is not ascending. It's integrating. It's integrating. The 3D is coming along with the 4 to 5 to 6 to 7D. I'm going to say this for the rest of my fucking life until I die, because it won't all happen in my lifespan. And hopefully I can get enough videos for motherfuckers to really believe me when I say these are moments of pressure, motherfucker. What does it take for a fucking volcano to wild out? Huh? Answer me. What does it take for a volcano to fucking blow? Pressure. Look, the front of this deck. Oh, yeah, motherfuckers is playing with me. Whatever. They want to go over there. It's pressure. But like, look at this pressure, though. This is the transcendence of duality, okay? This lava is kind of like wanting to wrap around her body. But notice that it's not actually equal. So this is a part of the convergence. When the worlds collide, 3D, 4D, and they're not dimensions, they're densities, okay? So understand, a dimension gives this impression that this collision is fucking invisible, and, you just Dr. Strange hopping through time loops and shit. That's happening too. Yeah. To get the fucking, I want to say honestly, without being a dickhead about it, to get the teachers, to get the masters, to get the gurus to take deeper isolation so that their fucking mentees can make sure that they reach out to them and gain the wisdom that maybe, your mentees who are more runners, they more nomadic, they more like, in a lot of ways, I'm the mentee. Okay. Like a lot of the people that taught me, they sit in fucking temples, and you're never gonna meet these motherfuckers. I don't even know their fucking name. They don't have a name. It's no name. It's legit no name, because that also comes a part of with the identity, which Pisces is not about. Pisces is full feminine divinity, but also ethereal, which means that it's sucked in all that masculine and everything else, every other element in with it. So this is the masters in full isolation. You're being required before this conjunction to fucking spiritually armor up, because this shit is not a game. I've had meditations where I went out way too far and I had to come in way too hot to land back in my body before I got lost into everything. forever. Whatever that looks like, don't want to know. Think I fucked that up somewhere in a past life. I had to, because I'm way too familiar that we don't go there. This is Pisces transcendence, imagination with Neptune. Whatever you thought was possible, people are waking up at such an accelerated rate and is no longer required to do it in a dualistic fashion. White does not have to equate to black on the other side. Male does not have to equal female. Fucking contrast does not have to understand what the opposite and equal are. Fucking Newton's law, Newton got you motherfuckers. For every fucking hit, there's an equal and opposite reaction. You know what? That worked at some points of certain elementary thinking. But Neptune is starting to wake you up and realize these motherfuckers have befooled you. Y'all motherfuckers have believed everything. Y'all literally believe that the United States of America is united when we made sure to put it 50 fucking states apart. What the fuck are you talking about? Listen, part of the stream of consciousness tribe chat. I'm feeling these higher messages right now. Thanks for channeling all the blessings. Hey, love you. Obviously, disillusionment, Mary Helen, and spirits and family, tribe. Everybody's colliding. That's a spirit speaking in tongues. Yeah, spirit going stupid right now. Man, ain't nobody understanding the words that come out. Flow with it, man. Raise consciousness. Yo. And so just to address that raising of the consciousness, okay, this is just my personal opinion. I can't confirm or deny this. I don't believe that there's a raise. I really believe that there's a dissolution. Okay. There's a dissolving process. Neptune is the great dissolver. The part of the illusion is the fact that we need to ascend. We have these symbols of them always looking up. Okay, again, our imagination is expanding. Looking up has did what? It's showing us exactly how to look back down. Where? Inward to us. There's no ascension process. There's no ascension. And people are rapidly going to be able to understand that the tribe has always been you. The tribe has always been surrendering to you. This is what the fusion of Aries. Damn, yo. So first breath, notice how I moved my chest. It shouldn't have moved. That's how I know I was stressed. I was out of alignment. The breath should be quiet. Only the belly's moving. There's too much pressure. Look at she's holding her head and look at the back of her head. It's exploding from the back and my shit was feeling that. This is where our true power lies. This is where literally our volcanic power lies, which is explosive energy. It lies in the fact that there's no more ascension. There's no more looking up to the gods. There's no more looking up to Zeus. There's no more prioritizing Jesus over Buddha. There's no more prioritizing the social unrest. The Palestinians having it worse than the Chinese and the massacres, having it worse than the cartels in Mexico, having it worse than Black Lives Mattering or not. Yes, we're talking gun bang violence. Doesn't matter. We're breaking up to this illusion that this is the volcanic power that lies within us. Our head is finally exploding to a point where we've transcended even the thought of ascension. It's just a convergence, which that pressure, that volcanic pressure, is showing us the illusion again of duality has never existed, which is why even with the ascended masters, duality is transcended. Okay? Duality itself does not have to meet right anymore. You can, if your left side of your fucking hip needs a deeper, longer massage, and you thinking part of your dumbass illusion that you need to rub my right hip just the same, equal on both sides. I paid you for this. I want my fair experience. It's like, well, You came here for me to fucking fix you. And this hip needs to work. Let me do my fucking job rather than thinking, belief, that ninth house. Yep. Rather than believing that you know what you know, I'm going to get you walking out here like a champ. This is the things that are happening in the spaces of, again, the transcendence of the spiritual awakenings. And it brings me back here. We just talked about snow today being isolated, like in Buffalo. My sister was born upstate New York. And, you know, I was talking about a time where we opened our door and the snow was so high that you were just like, I guess we're not going to work or school today, right? Like, and that's like upstate New York. Snowstorms, wild, bro. And so literally open the door, imagine that, and your whole shit was white. The point of that was isolation in the home. I say it again, because energies right now are just way too tense. When you have all this Piscean energy in the sky, okay, you got Venus in Pisces, Neptune in Pisces, Jupiter in Pisces. Eventually the moon's going to be up in that bitch and everybody's going to be like, surrender. I really imagine this just like, you know, everything that you've been struggling for. I want you to think about what pisses you off. Anger is one of the senses that Aries has when it doesn't know how to express what the fuck is wrong. Okay, so if you're angry and you don't know what's happening, it means Aries is instinct within you, and Aries season and Aries Mercury, meaning that our mind is working like Aries, aka when you cannot explain something that's going on, everything equates to anger, quick burst of it. Volcano. I want to find that bitch because, wow, it wasn't time for it to go yet, okay? It wasn't time for it to go yet. Allow the explosion to lead you to the silence. I had a one-on-one client I was working with today, and we had an AstroTherapy session, and we had spoke about listen, take your step back into silence. Allow the things that anger you, but you can't explain, allow it to be an indicator. Allow it to be a map, a roadmap that you don't have to fucking know, because Pisces is magical and it doesn't have to know. Okay? All it needs is this to digest. It needs silence. It needs silence. This is why Pisces ended the winter seasons. Every year, Pisces ends the winter seasons. You needed the silence of all this isolation through the winter to lead you to the final end of the karmic cycle, a big fucking cycle before Aries sun, Aries moon, brand new, whole new cycle. Okay, that's a whole 365 days, right? So another area, like to this cycle ends again, 365. And that's way more complicated than that, but fuck off for the moment. And the winter seasons, fall, Christmas, up to, again, now we just got an Aries season. We just started sparking off. This is your guide. The things that make you feel a volcanic eruption, you fucking pissed off at somebody, you can't forgive somebody, you're just so angry and you don't understand why they don't understand your point of view. Whatever it is, this is ninth house of beliefs. It's sharing with you in what ways did you think that fair or balanced, okay, was only according to your own selfish needs, only according to your own selfish desires, forgetting that the collective in this Piscean energy, first off, is still rocking Aries. There's still way more in the sky. But what it does do is this volcanic energy in Aries season is getting y'all, Aries fights for the injustices. So with this Jupiter conjunct Neptune, when the great dissolver, aka the Neptune planet, the gas, when it does all these illusions only to dissolve what was fooling you, okay, what had you trapped in believing that person really fucking loved you, okay, they didn't fucking love you. You were grade A source of fucking full steam ahead. You blew their career up. You blew their self-esteem up. You blew their bank up. You blew their pussy up. You just blew them the fuck up. They were glowing off you. Okay? And you were forced to sit with this silence. You had to go back, get your game plan right. And you did that all through Capricorn and Aquarius season. You got the game plan. You feeling stable. Your money looking stable. Okay? Real talk. Your bank looking stable. You might not be off the rocker, but you feeling good. That financial crisis you were facing is done. You had to go away and take the silence. You had to get away from them fucking stank ass people. That stank ass lover. Maybe even your stank ass self. You had to go through the silence, and we're being called to do this again. Because in this space of alone time is when all the illusions would dissolve, by taking and sacrificing all the things human, by sacrificing sex, by sacrificing eating food, even if it's healthy and fucking vegan and whatever, but sacrificing it just to get your shit regulated because you know your diet's out of balance. Sacrificing the pain and the turmoil you had with your mom for the last 50 years. You're like 15 years deep, like, mom, fuck off. I don't talk to my mom. I ain't talking to her, and I'm not going to talk to her ever again. Fuck mom. Fuck mom? Yeah, fuck mom. Well, we'll just have mom call it, go fucking push you back in her pussy then. Fuck mom. It doesn't matter how bad she was. It doesn't matter how much she fucking damaged you. Fucking she damaged you. She was damaged too. And her mom damaged her. And your same fucking entire genetic lineage damaged you. You was damaged before you was born. You now have a time to dissolve the illusions about that's actually your mom's fault. That is actually the US's fault. That is actually fucking Europeans' fault. That anybody here is at fault. The grand illusion. There's one simple principle. We are all one thing. Ethereal. Me wearing a fucking bandana or having black skin or owning a gun doesn't give anybody, myself included, the right. It's only a fly. If it was a mosquito, he's about to get jujitsu'd. No, false feather. Okay. We're dissolving all of the things, all of the injustices that have happened in the world, including within your family dynamic, the injustices. Okay, the rape. All right, the incest. All right, the stories that you told people when nobody believed you. All right, the lack of emotional and mental support. Okay, the lack of teaching you about your emotional body and your mental intuitive body. Okay, the lack of teaching you about etheric topics and fucking allowing you as a child to expand your imagination, which is Neptune. Okay, this conjunction throwing in the lightning down low on what imagination is when we fully surrender into the divinity of feminine, the highest feminine character. Okay, for instance, of it being the full wheel, Pisces being a part of everything and all things. That is feminine energy, which is creation energy. That's creation energy. It's what creates a baby. Have you ever stopped to once think for a second how incredible it is for two human beings to just drop a fucking seed that looks white, creamy, and delicious, depending on the occasion and whether you eat pineapple or not? Ooh, I got a good fruit diet. I said it. Oh, I eat healthy. Let it be known. My boy fucking PD, the peach dealer, said unvaxxed sperm. I got it. I got that unvaxxed, that high quality. Ooh. Ugh. Ugh. And I store it. We don't deliver that shit. We don't even give it out. Let's dissolve that illusion that your shit tastes good without pineapples. I legit have pineapple smoothie today too. I ain't playing. Why you think I live in these countries? Why you think I live in the fucking countries where the fruit is cheap, all natural and fresh? Because I'm running a bet with my boy. I said I'm gonna outlive him to 126 years old. We're gonna dissolve that illusion that he's gonna outlive me. Hey, if you see this, comment on there. 126 is the bare minimum. I know we're pushing. I know he's gonna be so stubborn. We're gonna have to push like 141, just shitting in our pants, because that boy's so stubborn, and I'm not gonna lose that battle. Listen, I feel like I went through these energies last week. It was rough. Now I see the sun is actually coming. I thought, yeah. That detox. That's that winter. That's that winter. That's that winter. Okay. Move, number 3, atop. Move, number 3, up top. Into the silence of the winter, into the silence of yourself. Okay. Into the coldest parts of you. Into the coldest parts of you. Move into it. And then 4, build. Build your emotional foundation from there. Do what you need to do to move side to side like a Cancer, okay, before you feel emotionally safe enough to push forward. And this is what's happening. April 8th, I believe, to this April 7th is the Cancer new moon. Where? Now. Okay, let's do this. Where? Now. Thank you, Ruby. You set me on track. Oh, wow, we have cards. We have multiple cards out here. You know, I'm rocking the Elemental deck today because Uranus and Taurus. I didn't know why. I never really rocked this deck fully online yet, but I really rock with it. I got the Lake, which is death. I got Purity, which is ice. Okay. Now, this brings me to, this is where the Cancer moon is going. She's isolated. Look at the beauty on top. That is one of the most beautiful things ever. That's the angel number 33. That's a white stallion. There's nothing more free and pure than a white stallion. In my animal oracle deck, the horse is the most grounded creature in the earth deck. Okay? It is absolutely fucking unstoppable. It is free. It is auspicious. To bring yourself into balance, you want to focus on strength training. When you get the horse card, you want to focus on strength training and movement. Okay, look at the movement and strength training. Look how strong and beautiful that horse is. In the meanwhile, while you're doing that, while you're getting yourself right, you're gonna have to go through really some childhood, and I want to say more so like some emotions that when you were like 15 years old to 17. Okay, I want you to look at where Cancer sits in your chart, and this is what's gonna lead you into this Jupiter conjunct Pisces. It leads us on that day. I think on the 8th. I have the video coming out for the specifics on the Cancer moon tomorrow at 7 p.m. But for now, this isolation, whether you've done it or you need to keep doing it, it was a little painful what you found out. Something that you just had to realize you had to just lay with it. You had to just get naked with yourself first, and that looks like emotional honesty. Being emotionally honest is a critical component. One, to divine feminine energy, especially when her emotions change every 3 to 4 seconds. To be able to be emotionally honest and to be surrounded and feel safe enough that other people don't consider you lying when you don't even understand what's happening. You're like, I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that. Yes, that's what I said. I know that's what I said. Yes, this has no logic behind it, but I fucking said it and I fucking changed my mind. If you can't be around people that can really understand that and accept that and embrace that, especially like if you're a divine feminine presence and you have a divine masculine in your life, a lot of what is happening, this is romantic energy. Mind you, like Pisces is always romantic. You have Venus in the sky. And you have Venus that's going to be making love eventually somehow, some way with Venus and Pisces. All right. This is very altruistic love. This is very non-conditional love. This is very much like love me for loving me. I was walking with a Pisces the other day and it's like, we was looking at these dogs. Oh my God, the dog's so cute. I'm like, the dog is fucking ugly. Oh my God, no, that dog is cute. When you say another dog, no, that dog is cute. I'm like, it's cuter than the last one, but it ain't cute. Oh my God, that was cute. No, that one's cute. That one's cute. Oh my God, that was cute. You're right, that's cute. That's like, no, it ain't cute. So like this, she had no filter. Everything was beautiful. For the Piscean energy, everything is beautiful. So what you want to focus on right now, the beauty on the surface is no longer enough. All right. You know that the beauty down below, okay, as above, so below, you know that beauty and the ability to tap into that version of transcendent, that version of a spiritual evolution. You're spiritually evolving through the pain of your karma, your 12th house karma. You're spiritually evolving through the pain of you having to create sacrifices and realizing that some of the sacrifices you're not going to have the ability to create. Even if you have the desire, you're going to have things taken from you. Everybody has had something taken from them. Now, you can either focus on what has been snatched away from you, or you can focus on the abundance that is consistently working for you behind the scenes in the divinity. Don't allow people to let you believe that all the success you had is just because you just running on top. Because you just running on top. Don't ever let somebody play you. That doesn't mean you have to argue with them. That doesn't mean you have to get angry at them. You can have a volcanic eruption and maybe it brings you to an understanding of something unconscious with Aries season. This is Aries energy right now. Volcanic burst. Okay, pressure building up to it, like boop, little incremental pops. Pop, pop, pop. But we went all the way around the wheel. Okay. Before we move into the social collective signs, when the moon goes into Leo, around April 10th or so, before we get there, we got to dive into the depths. This is Cancer. We got to but notice the difference. She doesn't really want to be here. She fully surrendered in it. This is the lakes. This runs the oceans. This is Neptune. Neptune runs the oceans. It runs the seas. Jupiter is overseas. So now this is overseas things happening. I do understand that there's going to be very large expansive advancements with the water and how much we discover of the water, how much we believe in the power of the ocean, the power of the depths of the sea. I do believe, like, moving forward, and I've been predicting this, and I'm just going to see what happens in our lifetime, that we're going to have water tunnels. And these water tunnels are going to, I think it's already somehow in Discovery, with like trains or something, but I think it's going to be underwater, and we're bringing back Atlantis. Atlantis is the first part of the conversion, being reborn. I don't believe that the next evolutionary transcendent thing that happens is going to be coming from space downward. I honestly believe that it's going to happen from the ocean rising up. Oh shit, that's real. That's about to happen. The ice melts. Yo, who said that? The purity. Oh shit, dude, you just said the ice melts. And it might honestly be with Uranus and Taurus, like some fucking global scale cataclysmic fucking tsunami when a certain amount of ice melts, that it levels the fucking world. Atlantis is back. This is the first convergence of us. We're not going to really see 5D in our lifespan. We might, because shit's happening really fast. And this convergence, Jupiter conjuncting Neptune, might, with the Aquarius and the spread of technology, how rapid the social media can no longer stop the expansion of our spiritual acceptance of all things possible, and their imagination just wilding the fuck out and just literally creating flying monkeys, but real ones. Okay, maybe that's not really cool. I would like a flying pet monkey pet, like Aang from Avatar. That's actually cool. And this is part of Aries season as an individual. I think that's cool. So you can suck everything foreign. That sounds pretty delicious, actually. That's not even a threat. That is a promise of something delicious. Yes, baby. Okay. Atlantis still exists? Absolutely. Do you really did the rise of the Atlanteans, baby? Yeah, and I heard about this last year. Last year, I knew this shit was going down. What's up, Steph Wallace? Good to see you here, girl. Quick mention, the retreat. We have 2 more spots. Based on everybody was talking. We're going to go live specifically about the retreat down here in Mexico. There's only 8 divine women coming down here. I really want to take care of you. If I'm being honest, like, this is a super duper important mission for me. This is actually part of my illusion dissolving. You know, why this has become so important. Like, a lot of time, like, I was in my own illusion of I was supposed to support from this divine feminine energy role, which is very strong within me. Like, a lot of past life Cancer, I was the divine mother in my past life. And in this life, I attract a lot of divine mothers. But before that, I attracted a lot of fucking pissy brat princesses. Yes, said it. Aries is in Mercury, my motherfucking season. Fucking princesses. And we're done with that noise. And then after the princesses, we got the divine mothers. And this is really where, like, with the biggest reward. It's been a beautiful jewel for me. And I really appreciate and honor it, including the fucking princesses. You really trained me very well in the art of all things fucking unnecessary. And I appreciate that tremendously. You dissolved a lot of romantic illusions for me. And so this is a matter of us also with this energy conjuncting. It might converge really hard at front, but we're gonna start realizing that like I don't have to hate anybody. I don't have to hate somebody that really don't like me. If you really don't like me, like I really want to give you a fucking hug, because honestly, you're more likely than not gonna just like me, because you probably already liked me, but there was some other insecurity where if you admitted and accepted that, then that would have been more painful to your character, to your identity. You weren't really ready to go through a respark, a rebirth of who you are, your identity, Aries season. So, I think that'll happen more as Jupiter gets into Aries. We have that really a lot of that help going on between that. But and then that might be working off banging with Jupiter, and I know Jupiter and Venus are gonna fucking make love when they go into Aries. That's when you really get to expand the parts of your new moon Aries character that you just implemented recently. So that's that. Will there be water healing at the retreat? Absolutely. We don't go to the beach for no reason. We go to the beach and we take secluded private property for real reasons. Because, yeah, actually, we can do that nowadays. Like, I can just get on a jet and I can take a group of 8 women down to Mexico, and I can just say, let's have a water orgasm. That sounds crazy, but it's true. In the cleansing, healing sense, still sounds wild. I will admit. I could stay in one of your rooms. I can stay in magazine. Pull ice cap, line rates. Yeah, everything's happening. It's the end of the world. It is the absolute fucking end of the world. That's just the fucking raw truth. It don't get more raw than this shit's ending. And so for one moment, I need to take a second to understand what does the dissolving of all this looks like. It looks like war. And in honesty, we already are Aries season. This is war season. If there's ever a season to go to war, it's Aries season. This is war. It looks like war. But we've already known for a long time the war is on your spirit. This is why sperm had phase 1 of round 15 vaccination. Let's just lower your spiritual energy. Fuck no, you're not going to take my beautiful black celestial babies and harm our fucking family genetic DNA. No, we shall survive this one. No, that's a pass. That's like, remember Ethiopia? They tried to come through Ethiopia or some shit again. And Ethiopia was like, hard pass. We've seen what you've done to our other African brothers and sisters. Hard pass. I'm not touching my fucking sperm. And that's some real shit. So some of these illusions are going to dissolve in the sense where I really got it's more so about the attack on your imagination. This is why this Neptune conjunction with Jupiter is so expansive, Jupiter, because this is the attack on your imagination. We have docile children from birth. And not only did we mentally fuck them, okay, and make them dictards who just memorize tests and nothing of importance, we also kill their imagination and their creativity, the divine spark of Aries energy, what makes it so creative. I don't mind if I do myself. Is the next part of, why don't we just make them fucking fat too? Yeah, like let's just pump these bitches with fucking McDonald's. But before we do that, let's switch up the McDonald's recipe. Let's throw more fucking fat-inducing hormones who kill you at a cellular level to make you completely unable to access anything intuitive and spiritual naturally to come to you from birth before we fuck you in the ass, spiritually speaking, because that's politically correct. All of these fucking illusions are getting fucking wiped. I'm gonna sit this one out. Pull up in a jet, gang. Cost me 10 grand to come to Mexico. No, it won't. I can get you to fucking Mexico for a couple $100. That's a promise. Shit, I got to Mexico for $71. It is not gonna cost you 10 grand to get to Mexico. Where the fuck you checking in from in the world? Let's hope you're on this hemisphere. I don't even know. That's Western hemisphere. Yeah, West. Completion. The brain. This is the creativity center. Yo, I'm a real life fucking genie, and I'm so happy that I'm out of my cage. Real life genie. April, October, time here. My heart just had a big drop. My heart just dropped. Did somebody's heart drop? West. This is where Jupiter is going to help the expansion of the Great Dissolver, which would naturally take until 2025. Pisces is there and Neptune until 2025. Why this is so fucking dramatic is it's going to create the crash. The conjunction is going to create the pressure. The pressure is going to create smoke. Okay, imagine the planet with just smoke. We all inhale. It's going to say smoke's going to go. You feel me? You feel me? The smoke goes. And then we get to get back to the spark, the divine spark, the puzzle piece that was missing. Aries energy can see right through all fire. All fire is visionary. So Aries season, our mind's working in the future and it's pushing forward like burst of energies, like that is becoming the battering ram, okay, which is a spiritual drill. The piece, the puzzle that we need for this divine spark to break through the illusions that they've implemented into your fucking entire existence before you were born. So those motherfuckers cheated, but it's cool because you're a spiritual baby. So you always gonna bounce back. Because when we create from the spirit, the physical has no fucking chance, no opportunities to do anything other than respect us. Explain magic, genius brains. Yes. This is bringing us to completion. That's what it says there. I have no idea what West means, but this brings us to completion. We're rebuilding the emotional creativity that was snatched and stolen from us. This is going to allow us to have a mass ascension and expand our consciousness on all things spiritual. People who thought they hated fucking tarot and was like, oh, God, that fucking game is for kids. Or people thought that astrology was some fucking hoodoo boo-boo. And I know this is happening because motherfuckers that wanted to play me when I decided to take fucking what I think I was charging $25 in the quarantine to speak in Spanish when I was not that good in Spanish yet, especially not in the art of languages being celestial astrology. It took me hours and hours and hours to make $25 for like 2 hours of just being with them. But then also the 3 days that it would take for me to write and take notes just to take one person. People don't, what's happening now, the illusion of people that wanted to play you for all your resources, all you were worth, as if you didn't put that fucking hard, cold, pure, ice cold, vein, bloody work in. Even though that's all they see is this purity, this fucking beautiful, majestic creature dashing through the snow like fucking Santa Claus's reindeer. The illusion is coming out. People that thought they were going to hop on your bandwagon, that they were going to hop on your energetic signature and win off of your goods, people that thought that was going to be the ooh-wee, that illusion is dissolving. Lightning, you're going to fully understand it. You already understand it, but you're going to get it even on the side attacks. I got friends out here getting voodoo doll threats with fucking pens and needles trying to send out sexual transmutation diseases on fucking voodoo dolls. Are you fucking kidding me? Are we getting so desperate that we're bringing it back to voodoo doll presences? Real life black magic is being casted out there. All right, let's be real. Let's be real. 2 weeks and a half ago, I got attacked by fucking code level X demon threat. Don't even know what the fuck this one was. I could figure it out, but that's how much I didn't want to give it any energy, because I was like, yes, there will be some battle wounds if I try to bang with you. Let's just fucking let that dissolve on its own. You fizzle out. And during this spiritual war, we need to understand that not every single battle, like real life, needs to be a bang. And sometimes you gotta bang. And part of the illusion of that, that's not it, because, oh, the no tolerance law, oh, well, you hit me, you both got to get suspended, or how is that fair? Like, right? You got your ass whooped, and this person walks off with a warning. I don't understand. Like, what? Yeah, like, that's being awkwardly funny, but realistic on the real life standpoint. But on the spiritual war front, this looks like on some real shit. The fact that, because it's a twofold, okay? It's a twofold. You're going to have to know when to use discernment and not bang, and be able to pretty much, even without any hate, any malice, and all forgiveness in your heart first for yourself, including the person, and just be like, look, I get it. It's cool. No, really, it's I'm good now. Actually, I've been good. And I really, from the bottom of my heart, I wish you the best. I wish you're beyond good. I'm not gonna wish you better than me, but I wish the best for you. Dissolve an illusion that even that last part is part of being real. Because part of unconditional love, all things Pisces, this is part of the illusion, the grand illusion dissolving. All things real, part Pisces, is that unconditional love fucking counts you too. This is the combination of Aries season, first zodiac sign, being mixed in with Pisces, the end in the beginning. You count in the form of unconditional love. A part of me unconditionally loving myself is I want the fucking best for myself. And if that's better than you, I don't give a fuck. Good for me. I made a wish. It came true. I embraced it with all of my divinity. And I accept these fucking blessings. Rain water on me. Cleanse my goddamn soul. Give me all the abundance that I deserve, and better than I know I deserve. Better than I can imagine and I can fathom. Jupiter, when you bang out in conjunct with Uranus, I really mean in this moment, because that's going to happen too. That's going to be more of the Atlantis coming in when the tsunamis start and the ice polars melt. But Jupiter conjunct in Neptune, when you do it, allow me to dream so bigger than I am capable. I humble myself, please. Any ounce of that wants to hold on and stick on and not sacrifice for the greater good of my future family to come, including myself, I unconditionally accept all of your blessings to embrace this convergence and literally help lead the people through this turmoil that I know will come. It's already here. It does us no more justice to pretend that it's not real. This doesn't mean you have to like everybody and be happy-go-lucky, because this could literally mean that means fuck you in the most humble of ways. Fuck you. No, I understand that offended you, but I meant it. You have no place here. But I mean it in the most compassionate and gentle way. Like, I hope you don't actually take this the hard way and personal. This is just me and my personal expression, what I need right now in order for me to surrender. This is what unconditional love looks like for me right now. Yes, I let you push me too far. Yes, I let you take advantage too much. Yes, I allowed that illusion about my beliefs and my ideals and how I socially felt our relationship was or what it wasn't. Okay, I was being narcissistic. I recognize that. I recognize that through your reflection, though. Don't forget, you reflected to me. So we both winning. Okay, this ain't just you or just I. Ethereal, one. Gecko vampire ass next. Yeah, felt emotional thinking about some people saying, like, you know what I mean? I'm happy. I'm good. Yeah, fuck yeah, yo. I've been having, I feel like my exes, they like to come through the dreams And you know, one of them is literally trying to come through. This is one woman that it's ironic. She's the what do you want to call it? I don't know what you call it. She wanted to withhold sex. And for me, it was the best blessing. This is about surrendering to the blessings in the disguise of something that was a malice attack, but us fully surrendering. And oh my God, this worked out so beautifully for me. And the illusions all dissolving, we start to realize like that this is so fucking beautiful. What looked like it was so painful, what looked like it was the requirement for us to break the illusion to actually attain and respect and honor and flow and be divine with all that's left. Divinity, purity. This card says purity. Angel number 33. And now we've definitely fully come to like, just like the understanding. Pisces is I understand. It is also I dream. It's the understanding. Understand Pisces energy is the understanding. So you add Neptune, the owner of Pisces, and then the traditional ruler Jupiter of Pisces, they both there. This is the understanding of absolutely everything divine, everything socially and collectively divine. Everything etherically divine. I promise you, people that really thought that, you know, angels weren't real, they're going to now start talking to you as the angel plug. And they're going to be like, yo, who's Uriel? Like, you know, Uriel came to me and, you know, oh yeah, Uriel came to you? Yeah, how Uriel came to me? Yeah, Uriel just like that. What the fucking, damn, it was dramatic like that. Yeah. I thought you didn't believe in Uriel. Excuse me, what? You told me Uriel can fucking burn in ashes and you don't believe in fucking angels. You kind of said it like that. I actually remember that. I do remember that. And that has an explanation. You want to know the explanation? I'll tell you the explanation. The explanation is simply as simple as this. Remember when I started back in my master's degree? Remember that? I didn't finish. That's why there's nothing there to show for it. But remember when the master, I took an art class, drama. Yeah, drama. You know, like 29th degree drama in Venus, right before Pernell's 29th degree will be in Aquarius on my fucking natal return, 29 degrees of Aquarius on Mars for my birthday coming up. My birthday's in like fucking, I don't know. I'm excited. I'm really excited. What's today? When is my birthday? 14 minus 6. 8 days, guys. I'm almost never excited for my birthday. And 8 days prior to my birthday, I'll be honest. I'm going to be really honest. I'm fucking stoked. And my Mars is going to return in Aquarius, 29th degree. That means all fucking year, I'm out here smacking shit. Okay? I'm dropping knowledge nuggets at a critical element, in a critical degree. All year, I'm just going to drop knowledge on you. I'm going to drop so much knowledge on your fucking head top that you're going to blow the fuck up. Make you explode from the genitals. You're going to have a virtual explosion. You probably felt it right now. Yo, the cat, when you experience it, be funny as fuck. Yo, that shit's silly, right? Respectfully, the way I'm fuck out my way. I feel you in that fuck out my way energy. Everybody gotta get the fuck out of the way point. Yep. That's what's happening. You realizing it's well deserved. All the love, deuce. All the love, deuces. Deuces. Spanish is hard to learn. I have two brothers that speak fluent Spanish. I could teach you Spanish in a day. Everybody out this motherfucker speaks Spanish. Our facilitator, Jessica's comment, she's Mexican. She fully speaks Spanish. I fully speak Spanish. Shit. I don't know if PD speaks Spanish. Does the PC speak Spanish? I'm going to ask him. I have no idea. But another woman coming to the retreat speaks full Spanish. Another one is she's fully familiar with Spanish. I won't say she's like fluent, but she knows her way. So Spanish is definitely not the issue. So somebody in here tell me what does Mars and Aquarius mean for you? You tell me Mars at 29 degrees of Aquarius. What does that mean for you? I want y'all to help this astrologer out so that I could take a more objective approach of what might it mean to have Mars coming back on my progress chart this year, April 14th, my birthday. Dang. I'm taking all donations. You want to donate something for my birthday? You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm free. I'm out there. Everything's changing. Brand new identity, brand new character in the story. You want to donate something for my birthday? We got Zelle down below. We got Cash App down below. We got PayPal down below, I think. And I hope that I didn't just lie to you. Did I lie to you? No, I didn't lie to you. It's down below. My phone just confirmed it. You can feel free to donate so that I could pay for this. If you didn't see it yet, this wax that apparently was a sea turtle on my other live. This is my home. I'll show you a little bit of my home. You could try to curse me if you want. I promise you'll lose. I promise you'll lose. I'm going to confirm it again. This Aries right here wants all that smoke. I do this shit for fun. Okay? I bang out in battle for fun. So you want to send something my way? Just understand that every enemy that I defeat, I get way the fuck stronger. That's why I was able to remember my experience the way I do. The way all of us have the ability to do, and the way that Jupiter conjunct Neptune at the lightning degree of Aquarian type downloads will help you to also do. Again, for all the people that I feel like you are already really spiritually inclined, okay, there's no hierarchy to this, but if you're already spiritually inclined, what I want to say to you is it's a really good time to throw that thumbs up, yo. Help your boy out. Thank you for the thumbs up. I forgot to tell anybody that. Drop all those thumbs up. But for any of you who are spiritually inclined, I really recommend during this time that you take a little reclusion, especially on this moon coming in Cancer, because then this is very important. Yo, okay. Service update. I need a new deck. I need a new card. Service update. This is very important. Okay. And I would like to do something real quick. I like matches. I don't like to do lighters anymore. I like matches. Okay. Service announcement. First off, if you move the match enough, it won't burn down to the edge too quickly. But you can't go too fast because then it'll burn out. All I'm doing right now in the moment is I just felt like I needed to burn some extra energy. Because I did make an open threat and invite people. I was like, look, you come on home if you want bam, you're going to bam. But let me just preemptively burn and cleanse this shit out so that I'm able to recognize any atmospheric changes in pressure in the room when somebody want to think they're going to come through my salt-filled window. This is not a game. Jupiter conjunct. This is why the retreat's going to be so major, too. We really, whether they know it or not, the women coming down here, they're coming down here for fucking magic school, okay? They're coming down from magic school. Yeah, we talking salts in the window. We talking plants to maintain the good energy. Yeah, we talking fucking selenite at the corners of all four corners of the room to protect from the. Yo, we talking magic school. Okay, so I had to go ahead and burn that atmospheric energy. Another technique, quick one, which will purify. Fire purifies. It can purify your energetic air, which is why candles is really good. Spirits have a hard time passing through, especially lower level spirits. So you'll notice when a big motherfucker can come through because you're going to notice. Because you're going to, unless you don't notice, and it's just a big motherfucker who's a bad big motherfucker, because them motherfuckers exist too. And one of them got through my barriers one day and we still crucified them. So don't ever don't think we're not prepared on all levels, okay? Fucking Archangel Michael had to pull up on me that day. Michael came through and burnt that bitch out. Michael literally burnt that bitch out. I had a fire in my room. It was a white candle. It was a Michelangelo candle. And yo, it had coconut in it. When I tell you the coconut doesn't catch fire, this coconut caught fire. And on top of that, this Palo Santo stick, when it was lit, who has ever seen a fresh, brand new Palo Santo stick? And it was thick too. It wasn't that thick. It wasn't that thick. I was being fucking dramatic. Okay? God damn it. But it was thick enough. Maybe like that. But it was about this length. Maybe it cut off a little bit. And when this Palo Santo stick was lit, this shit said, No, let me prove to you how quick, because I'm not kidding you. And just in case, let me prove to you how quick this shit. Notice now. Oh wow, this one's doing really well on its own. Notice now. This is pretty much how quickly the Palo Santo stick ran out. This is actually the perfect tempo. Now to have one this long minus a little bit. Yo, I'm telling you, this was a demon. I was a little surprised, but I really wasn't, because then the moment came up and I was like, I knew I never liked you. And this is a part of the illusions already. This is like weeks ago now, a couple weeks, 3 weeks or so now. And there was this moment that really hit me in my hand. I was like, I knew I never liked you. What made me want to play socially polite? And what I had to recognize from this was part of this grand illusion and things becoming to dissolve with all the Piscean energy of understanding type energy, Jupiter conjunct Neptune. One of the reasons. So this image that this person has created about themselves essentially was, hey, I'm actually way up here. I'm above. I am above. One of the spiritual masters that have gone through the gauntlets of gauntlets. Here's what I've done. Let me just give out a couple name calls that you're not going to understand by its name, but I'll use that to disguise and mask the fact that you already know this energetically by signature, so that I can take this status of whatever does come out of my mouth needs to be respected. And you pretty high up there. I see you, brother man. I see you, brother man. Pretty much talking about me, talking to me in a sense, without talking. All energetic, all Libran type, phony energy. But it's more in a sense like private Cancer type energy. Privately looking to manipulate the environment, whatever the environment that Voldemort was in. To the point where this one was so strong that I had to literally actually claim the name Voldemort. We need to understand part of the illusion that's getting dissolved is like realizing and seeing through the fact that you should not be naming your demons. Do not give your demons names accurate to what they actually do. Because obviously this person's name wasn't Voldemort. It was Voldemort for learning purposes for you right now. And we really need to understand, drawing the sun cards, kind of masculine, like I said, peace. Nope. We have officially decided, by the way, that we had a team meeting yesterday on the retreat. Peace Dealer and I are getting a separate apartment. We will not be with the women. And Jessica, our facilitator, who is also the chef, she will also be getting a separate apartment. We had a team meeting yesterday. We're going to be making this when we do the full retreat announcement on the updates of 6 people coming, 2 more spots being available. When we do our next qualifying rounds and we go through, that will be very clear and will be noted. Peace Dealer and I will take our own place. Jessica will take her own place. And the 8 women will be in the home alone. We will meet them on a day. This is partially for energetic separation, for respect, for professionalism, but also digestion. Okay. This is exactly what I'm talking about with these spiritual guru teachers, right? Because then that line then gets crossed, where now it's like, oh wow, here comes this prize. I get to, ain't none of you women that's coming to the retreat gonna sleep with me or the Peace Dealer. Period. I'm telling you this with a very firm foot, very serious tone of voice, and from a very clear mind. None of you coming to the retreat or any of the retreats will have my penis inside of you. It's not happening. Unless by some awkward chance, we really about to get married. But even then, we'll probably be married before I am not that guy. We probably won't be married beforehand, but it won't be on some day one shit. It won't be on some overnight shit. Damn sure ain't gonna be no fucking retreat shit. And damn sure ain't gonna be, there's gonna be like, hey, a couple years went by. I see you somewhere in like fucking Philadelphia. And like, yo. I had that thought too. That's what that noise was? I thought that's what that noise was in the night. I'm fucking with y'all, yo. I'm yo, hey, you know, there could be some truth to that. But no, in all seriousness, none of y'all getting dick at the retreat, period. What's the wrap note for this? Listen, the wrap-up note is, I really want to kind of touch on that last piece about like the spiritual gurus, because the ones that you've been believing are the gurus, the ones who might have actually been the gurus for you at a point, the masters, the teachers, the whatever, whether it's in yoga, fucking qigong, Muay Thai class, you've taken boxing class, whatever the mentor, the illusions about all of them, the attraction to them, you've really come into a complete understanding of seeing with an objective eye how to move, literally, how to move like a kid again, how to attract from the spirit world, from the world behind the veil. And the veils are very thin lately, which is why a lot of fucking matrix type glitches are happening, where a lot of like, some legit, like, I don't know what you want to call it, but some high level demons are getting out. Okay, understand that Piscean energy makes the ethereal veil very loose, in a way where everybody can dream bigger. Everyone can have prophecies overnight. Everyone can just, especially with this conjunction on the 23rd degree, just have these incredibly insane, rapid, unconventional, erratic even, but radiant transformations in the space of what you do spiritually and what you maybe even commit to as a spiritual practice on a consistent habitual basis, something that you've likely never done before, or even more likely something that you have known all your life, even if you just witness it on TV, and then it's going to magically seem to come into your life. It's going to invite itself to you, and you're going to have the opportunity to surrender to that energy and say yes, okay, to the raw part of who you are and who you've always been, without really caring. Like I gave the example earlier, Pisces, walking with this Pisces, she's looking at every dog like the motherfucker was cute. And I was like, all these dogs are not cute. I'm way more judgmental than Piscean energy, okay? I'm way more petty than that. It's just the fucking truth. I'm way more dramatic than that. These dogs weren't fucking cute. Some of them were cute. Some of them were automatically not cute because she was just so ready to say they were cute that I had to stay suspicious a little bit. This is the opposite. This is the yin yang to Jupiter. Jupiter being feminine on Pisces, unconditional loving. This is the cynicism of Jupiter with the natural Sagittarius. Sagittarius has cynicism. Okay, it could think that people or things have ulterior motives. Now, this is a part of our spiritual ascension on the yin yang, the masculine side. That masculine mind of the Jupiter energy can definitely think and believe that. So understand that. I'm only 5'3". He looks like a giant on pictures. Yeah, y'all motherfuckers is funny. I know y'all lay out some peace dealer. That shit is funny. I be having these conversations with him. I literally be having these conversations with him, and I be fucking dying. I'm like, yo, people want to strip you dirty. People want to strip you dirty. Like, people be wanting to do PD dirty. I love it. It's fucking hilarious. The shit that I hear on the side, because I'm not actually him, oh my God, it's delicious. It's something super, it's like that Temptations, what do you want to call it? I gotta tell them to fast forward to this part of the video, whatever. Somebody timestamp this part and be like, then tag Peace Dealer, send me a tag or something so I can show him to listen to this part. Because home got like that. I seen him do one of these strip teases on shit on one of his videos. It's like that Temptations, want to rub your belly kind of, somebody else rub my belly after I'm round and full, sexy kind of Luther Vandross vibes. I gotta have that comment with him. I'm gonna laugh with that shit. No, I appreciate y'all. Oh, snap. I think somebody just donated. I appreciate you. I don't know who that was. I seen something. I think I got rid of it I got rid of it by accident. Whoever that was that donated, I appreciate you. I didn't actually see it, and I got rid of that. I got rid of the notification by accident. But somebody donated. I'm guessing it's because of the birthday. You the real one. Whoever that was that donated, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a personal pull. Actually, if you want to say something in the comments and you're still here, I want to pull a tarot and an animal for you, which is a different deck. If you're still here, just say me with an exclamation point. And none of y'all fucking lie out there, because Jupiter and Neptune is gonna show you all lies. Jupiter and Neptune will show, it'll reveal the truth, and we will understand. You don't fuck with karma, or you don't fuck with spirit. Spirit always wins. Okay. Ooh, what was that? Little jumper. Ooh, electricity, wildness. This is the conjunction. Electricity is Uranus, which is the 23rd degree and the 11th degree. This shit just jumped out. I don't even know where this one came from. I got this the other day too. This goes right back into those rapid downloads. Yeah, somebody wants to tell me who donated, if it was you on here. And maybe you don't have to. Maybe I could just pull for you energetically. You don't got to reveal yourself. I love you, whoever you are. When I check, I'll make sure to pull it and send it to you in the next chat if you're not here. But if you're here, say something now, because it's going to be my last thing I do before I go. It was me, a gift for you. Okay. Ruby. Oh, Ruby, you hell of abundant. I'm about to throw you some love, Ruby. Ruby, you have a question you want to ask? You have anything that you're going through in your life? You have anything you want some clarity on? And if you don't, you can just say nothing, and I'll still be able to pull the energy for you. And I'm going to go between tarot and animals. So I just switched over because that deck was for more cosmic shit happening, like this Jupiter conjunct. But here's going to be my gift for you. So that was more cosmic. I really appreciate you tremendously. So it makes me feel, honestly, really honored to do this for you live. Okay. If you have a question, you have an insight that you're looking for, love, money, fucking sex life, like, whether you should buy a plant or not, like, if you want to share your Jupiter placements, no questions, all good, bang. Okay, I was gonna say, if you want to share where Pisces sits in your chart, maybe that would have gave me a little insight. Pisces moon or something. All right, here we go. And I've been learning some new techniques that I really want to experience. And thank you for the gifts. Okay. Five senses. Where's Taurus at in your chart? Where's Taurus at in your chart? Five senses, but maybe not all five are working. You have hearing, you have touch, you have smell, you have sight. What's left? Taste. I don't taste anything. There's a certain taste in your life that this could be like intellectual. Like you intellectually would desire to taste something new, something fresh, something rejuvenating in life. Something you're really thirsty for. And this could be like a new experience. I think there's some Sag energy in there for you. And some Leo. This could be a new experience. This can be like the new life in Aries season. You have a new taste for life, like where your senses are really honing in. They're coming together. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, right away, 4 cups. I have a question. Ask the cards. What is the motive of my neighbor? Taurus in the 6th house. Okay. Yeah. So maybe you taste almost like a new sensation, a new sensual pleasure that you are experiencing with your body. And I'm getting the feeling that this is like a hands off guys, hands off girls. and like hands on me kind of thing. For right now, I'm feeling like there's a hands off guys, hands off girls. I actually like both of you. So let's not get it twisted. I lick the 90 and take the dick. But right now, I'm on me. So respect that. And because you have done that, you've come to all of this overflowing abundance. You've literally have this side to side Cancerian energy. Your intuition is at an all time high. It's flowing so much, okay, from the center and the core of everything you are, because the spine in astrology is Capricorn. So this emotional stability you've created for yourself has literally strengthened your business, to strengthen your finances, strengthen your legacy, strengthen everything you're doing and everything you're working towards. You're very fucking solid. You're very fucking strong right now. And you intuitively know exactly how to move. You know how to slice and dice right now, but to do so in such an elegant way that's still splashy. You feel me? Like, look at this. It's still splashy, but look, it all still lands in a cup. Nothing drips off the side. It's dripping, it's all falling out of here, but everything falls back in its right place. So you doing this in a way like you really loving on yourself right now. It's literally like by time tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, when the moon goes into Cancer, you're going to fully feel what it's like to blend pleasure. You've been blending pleasure. And this is like a really good energy I'm getting for you. You're really happy about all of this. Oh, shit. Somebody have to tell me what this is. I know it has to be something delicious. What's Ace of Pentacles? Can somebody type that in the chat? Lord of the root of powers of earth. What the fuck? I said Capricorn energy, no? Somebody still tell me Ace of Pentacles. It was upright. But this is what I say. This backbone, this Capricorn backbone, the reinforcement that you did that has allowed you to fully flourish emotionally and kind of get like allow that overflow of emotions to still have some sort of balance. This has created a backbone in you that's publicly aiding to your success. You know, you on a career scale, you have officially had the plan, the Taurus methodical, grounded, earthly plan of how you're going to take care of your body. You're better taking care of your body. I'm getting that. And this is what's probably giving you this new taste for life, that you've taken care of your body. No drink, no here, completely celibate. Ruby, hearts. I want a new experience, but it's coming up in a couple weeks. Okay, there we go. Here we go. I think that's that taste. That's why like it was still missing. I had all the other senses, but it's still missing. I think in the meanwhile, that taste is telling you to take care of your body. I really believe that in the meanwhile, it's telling you to take care of your body. This is going to get you rooted and grounded in all the powers of the earth energy. I don't know if you have a lot of earth energy or if they're in any planets, but if you don't, it would make a lot of sense, because this, taking care of your body, is going to help you to really resonate with that earth energy right now. And that leads you to the Ace of Pentacles. I have no idea what the Ace of Pentacles is, by the way. Can somebody just like be like, yeah, Ace of Pentacles is like, can you give me like little keywords? Anybody else? We're taking donations for reads right now. Anybody want to donate? I got Cash App links down below. Zelle's, PayPal's, the 9. Wow, Ruby. Last card that came for you though, Wheel of Fortune. You big, baby girl. Look how majestic that shit is. This is sacred geometry. You just all the way winning. 4 cups, which led to the Ace of Pentacles. That stability of the, and then you finally get the Wheel of Fortune. You just winning. Look, the 4 clubs means the Lord of blended pleasure. The Ace of Pentacles here means the Lord of root of the powers of earth. I see the neighbor's question. You got that Cash App drop. That Cash App come through, you get a pull. No disrespect. Lord of the forces. Actually, Jamie, I saw you had dropped the Jamie, if you're still in here, I saw you had a question, and I saw you had dropped you dropped a tip randomly the other day. So I'm about to throw you that read real quick after this. This is the last one for Ruby. And Ruby, this is the Lord of Forces of Life. Wow. How powerful is that? I see Aquarius in this energy here. I see Jupiter in Aquarius, which we've just passed. So that Jupiter in Aquarius, right before it was Jupiter in Pisces. This is all the work, all the teamwork, networking you did, Ruby, back when Jupiter was in Aquarius, this is where you're now being able to surrender, which means you lost a couple things, but everything you lost in the meanwhile, it was just so that you could make a lot of space for all this wheel of fortune, which is right now rolling in for you. That's what that was about. And Jamie, I got you because I remember you dropped that thing, so I'm gonna give you that. What was your original question? You asked, was you the one that asked about your neighbor? I have a question. I asked for the cards. What is the motive of my neighbor? I'll ask that next. Okay. Ruby, this is you. R-O-T-A. Rota. It says rota. I think rota can mean like symbolize rotate. So spin the wheel. This might mean take the risk for that taste of life that's coming up in a couple weeks. There might be a risk involved. But if you spin the wheel, if you rotate the wheel and you get your friends involved to help you understand your own thinking, you have to talk to people. If you don't talk to people, you're not going to understand your own inner world as much as you could, as if when you reflect with just connections. These don't even have to be people you know, but somebody, you could talk to a stranger at a bar for all you care right now, but somebody has to know. And when you do that, you're going to basically you're going to be able to rotate that wheel of fortune. And it's going to give you life force. Energy, excuse me. Google says the Ace of Pentacles signals financial opportunities and new financial journeys. Yeah, I got all that. I mean, like, again, it was this emotional stability that needed to be created. And for you to start giving yourself pleasure and not needing for somebody else, that gave you the backbone, that Capricornian type energy to get grounded and rooted for where things are all circulating. Okay? Look at even those flowers. You even still have more to bloom. You have some bloomed, and you have some two right here that still has more room and space to bloom. With this sacred geometry, this is stability as well. Okay? Look at the center, the core. That's pure light. Only a select few people can even get in there that intimately with you at this level in this stage of abundance. So everything that you lost, it was just to make space for that level of abundance. All right. Jamie, we coming in about the and thank you, Ruby, for that, by the way. You're really awesome. Thank you for the Google search. Oh shit, we got some poppers. And it, oh shit, and that card I just saw right prior. Okay, 1, 2, 3, Jamie. Them shits flew. Felt like it was 20, but it was 3. That's the weight. That's the weight of something so small. You can't allow something already so small, so externally outside of your locus of control to weigh more than what it's worth. You can't allow that illusion of that weight. Because it felt, when I felt that shit drop, I was like, oh shit, I just dropped like 20 cards. 3. We're going to show you in a second. And they decided to rearrange themselves, which makes sense because the Knight of Swords, you have material success coming, but it's in the middle. It's in the middle of change and flow and restoring peace after conflict. I think you're going to get karmically blessed with a certain form of material success that emotionally satisfies you at an exalted level, at a level of like, oh, this is the best. But it won't come until some verbal conflict, potentially. And after the peace is restored on the right, and allowing the winds to bring you along. Okay, look, let's bring you in. I got to go. Big love to you all. Thank you. I'll see you soon, Unicorn. Okay. This is the success. This is Taurus energy exalted in the moon. This is the moon. This is Taurus energy. These flowers are blooming all around. Okay. This is material success. You're the Lord of it. You're holding that with a nice firm grip, but not too tight, which means abundance, because you know it ain't really going nowhere. You're just holding it so that the stems can stay stable. Okay. Until Bambi is ready to fucking And it's me being Bambi, fucking leaping off into the fucking wilderness. So you're not holding on too tight, but you're holding on just enough so that the stems can, like right here. So let's say hello to my plants. I haven't named them yet, but you see here how I got the stem to keep. Fuck me, fuck. Oh wow, I got that much plants that I get blocked. So to keep the plants really strong on the stem, to keep it stable, you're holding here like that, and it's really not too tight, and it's not too loose either. It's just firm enough for it to maintain stability. Oh, fuck me. It's just tight enough so it can maintain stability as you go through these stages. And now it's in the middle. Okay, let me show you this. It's in the middle of the Two of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So the Two of Swords here. Yeah, this is one for you, Jamie. This is for you, Jamie. Two of Swords here. This is peace being restored. But because it's the swords, it's between you and somebody else, which means in order to restore peace, there has to have been something in between, right? To restore peace, there had to be something that wasn't peaceful. So what will bring you peace on the right side, which tells me with your logic, okay, with your clear masculine energy, check your natal chart on where masculine energy sits. Leo, Aries, or more wind signs who are more logical about it. So less passionate masculine energy. Check where more like Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra sits. What planets, what houses. Understand that part about yourself. That's how you're going to get through this conflict and restore peace in an objective way, using the masculine energy in your chart rather than relying on the feminine or the passionate part. I think you're a Leo, right? And then you have like Scorpio rising or some joint. So it's like both those motherfuckers want power and control of the situation. You know, they want their way. It's literally their way or the highway. So it's like, if I don't work out for me the best, it ain't the best. So that's not really the best energy to solve and restore peace. Look for the wind energy in your chart. Notice, again, the wind energy, the knight, the swords. You have two swords, and you have them in the middle of pentacles. So this is words having to potentially cut. But it also can happen gracefully. Mind you, even this conflict, oh shit, didn't I tell you Libra? Didn't I tell you Libra? I didn't even see that. The balance is coming. The peace is going to be restored. And as soon as it's restored, you get to hold on to the success, which looks very fruitful. It looks very stable. But the Knight of Swords is just telling me you're gonna have to embrace some shifting, some shifts. You're gonna have to take the high road. Notice how the horse, as majestic as it is bowing its head and its paw is up just a little bit. It doesn't need to do that. That thing can kick this damn prince off that damn horse. It can kick him in his fucking face and it can ride off. But it's choosing to be agreeable. It's choosing to just obey because it wants to. Oh yeah, look at that. I knew that. Look, 2 double Gemini and Taurus. Okay. So this is stepping away from Taurus energy. This is stepping away from all parts of you that are just like a little bit too regal. Parts of you that are just way too stubborn. Okay. Look for Taurus energy in your chart. You might see the area that you might be stubborn. And this is helping you to step away from that stubborn energy of Taurus because there's 2 Geminis coming afterwards. So I want you to focus on the first and the second decan of Gemini. And the last decan of Taurus has less energy of the Taurus and it's already leaning into the more adaptable nature of the Gemini. The first decan of Taurus would have been like fully stubborn, really hard to break it out. But it's the last decan of Taurus before it gets into the 2 decans of the first decan, which is 10 degrees of Gemini, 0 to 10 degrees of Gemini, and then 11 to 20 degrees or whatever of Gemini. So it's primarily adaptable energy, communicating in a way that's more fluid. Being willing to bow to the conflict in a way that is balanced, but objective. So, I'm not telling you bend over, but restoring peace is way more important because karmically, you have some abundance coming for you. It's ready for you. It's already in hand. But notice this is again Taurus and the moon. So it's when you release that last part of stubbornness. Maybe they fucking owe you some sugar and you mad about it. Or let it go. Let it go. You let it go and you realize that you have literally everything already. You already have what they owe. Because Taurus says, I have, then you fucking win. Absolutely. Then you win. Thank you for the donation. I see somebody came in. Good time. Anybody else want to donate? Drop your name or drop a cash out or just tell me you're going to send something and I can start it up right now. Just drop, it's coming, and I'll start it up. I'll trust you in that. Otherwise, I'm going to get some fucking tacos because I live in Mexico, bitches. And tacos are always delicious. Sometimes I eat tacos just because they're delicious. I'm not even hungry. I'm not hungry. I got green juice mixed with pineapple and mangoes in my fridge right now. It's all natural. There's no sugar. It's delicious with OJ in it. But I want a taco. Fucking tacos. Otherwise, hit that like, hit that thumbs up. Actually, looks like I'm getting out of here. Jupiter conjunct Pisces. Final note on that. Thank you for that in between low tarot. All your donations. Really, it helps. It really does, because it allows me to continuously feel like I can just do and be the more creative version and make those conscious choices to accept and embrace this part of my divinity. This part of me doing tarot pulls. I don't really fucking know tarot. Like, I'm just a wizard. I don't actually know tarot by like definition, but I know pictures. I know astrology. Astrology is on here. I know religion. I know spirituality without any names. I just don't know how to, kind of level 5 cage demon. What? Level 5 cage demon? Like, yeah. How'd you do that? I don't know. I never knew that motherfucker was a level 5 cage demon. Like, I just been doing that from fucking all my life. That's all I knew, was just to ping his ass. Like, fuck. Man, he used to fucking ruin my life. Neptune and Jupiter converging, all the demons, all the spirits behind you, around you, the energetic sources that are haunting you, the people who are throwing. There's been some psychic attacks. I'm not going to fuck with you. There's been some demonic attack. There's been some witchcraft attacks. Okay, there's been some black magic attacks. There's been some blood magic attacks, which are, or blood magic rituals, which is really next level. That over there was an accidental blood magic ritual, complete accident. I fell asleep, bonkers. Sleep being one of the things to get you into your dream state so that you can break the veil a little bit easier. All of this is happening. Jupiter's expanding our spiritual consciousness. Okay, how consciously we are aware of all things that we once were, allowing the illusions and the clouds and the fogs to cage us in with. This is Jupiter in Pisces conjunct Neptune. The social boundaries are dissolving as a part of this, because that organizations in Jupiter, corrupt organizations, we're coming to a full understanding of who the fuck's been corrupt. We've already known before, but now we're actually surrendering to the real facts as Pluto and Capricorn is basically imploding right before it goes into Aquarius, when, again, it's all out gang wars and you got your team, your squad, your tribe, who you already are building with right now. But, again, you got some illusions about who is your tribe that Neptune is about to help you as the great dissolver with. So that's a part of this energy. Jupiter in Pisces. I expect some dramatic underwater earthquakes that can shift some tectonic plates and cause a chain reaction for something bigger. More ice caps melting, tsunamis. That's not right away now. This might more be like in the total lunar eclipses in Taurus, because those eclipses are strong enough and energetically powered enough for Uranus and Taurus to fucking go out and bang with the beast. Okay, when Uranus and Taurus want to start banging, shit's gonna start getting real. Go eat a taco, Pernell. You deserve it. Hell yeah, I deserve a taco. I deserve it just because. Taco. You know, motherfuckers used to be like, I love tacos in America. And I never got it. I never was on the taco hype. I'm not gonna lie to you. Taco Bell didn't do it. It wasn't good. Me finding out about it being great at meat. I mean, it was a little good at a point, the mild sauce. I used to like the mild sauce. I used to get the plain tacos, just the ground beef, the lettuce and the tomato, pretty plain taco. And then it was the grade F meat. I was like, yo, they don't even feed dogs grade F meat. So I don't really get it with the taco thing when people are in America. And like, taco, 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 taco. But when I first took my ass to Tijuana and I crossed that San Diego border on foot, riding with the fucking can't even tell you, doing illegal hood rat shenanigans shit. Them little things was fucking tiny. And they were tiny. Them tacos were fucking slapping. I was like, what the fuck is life? What is life? What are these bitches in California talking about? These ain't tacos. California got some good tacos, because they stole it from Mexico. It is what it is. They got good tacos. You obviously have a lot of influences going to California. So California don't really count, but they got some good tacos. You're going to pay a fucking arm and a leg for what's supposed to be like 50 cents to $1. That's another story. You're going to pay like 13 minimum on Taco Tuesday. Wild. Up to like $50, depending. Shrimp and all that. But my point is, everybody else in the U.S. and shit, taco, 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 taco. No. Until you get these Mexican tacos. And if you ain't have Mexican tacos, I don't ever want to hear taco come out your mouth. Don't use the taco emoji. You don't own the rights to that. Bring your ass down here in Mexico. Fuck it. Pull up for my birthday. Let's party like rock stars. I'm so swear to God, I'm down gang for that. I said that a long time ago. You want to pull up my birthday? We could party like fucking rock stars. I had fun with this. I really did. Prepare for people to start snapping at you, but it's not their fault. It's kind of an accident. They don't really mean it. They're not really trying to cause you harm. They just thank you for your Cash App. Thank you for your Cash App. They're not trying to cause you harm. They just when you break an illusion that's been long-standing almost all your life, it's very hard. It's very complicated. This is the incremental break in consciousness as we understand a little bit better of all things that are real, all things that always have been here, but understand our dreams better. We're going to miraculously be able to interpret our dreams with so much more ease and fluidity. You're not even going to really be needing to dream journal anymore. You're just going to be able to walk and talk it out with a friend and be like, yo, this is what happened because all this Aquarius energy in the sky for now. And with this conjunction, when it happens, Mars going at it. Your friends might have to actually be the one to break the illusion, to break the dream for you, where, you thought your girl was your girl all this time, or you thought that astrology was a bunch of fucking heebie-jeebie, voodoo nonsense, and it wasn't real. And all that's going to bring you to a place where this could be painful when people break their illusions. There's a reason that we wake up spiritually in waves and that everybody doesn't and has never woken up all at one time. Because what happens when you go from all sleeping zombies to all woke fucking gurus at the same time? Madness. You just flip the scale of one extremity to the next. So this is where we're incrementally, as Atlantis returns and we go through this fucking submerging of water, which water doesn't have to fully be, we're submerged in the water anymore. This water is in the format of our intuition, our clairvoyance, our clairsentience, abilities to see spirits, our abilities to talk with the occult, to talk with the dead, to summon fucking necromancy, to fucking talk with animals. This is water energy. So understand that this is the Atlantis. It doesn't need to be drowned and flooded and we're going to grow gills and we're going to be swimming and shit like that. Although there will be some underwater transportation, different than submarines that are going at hyperspeeds. I said it. So Jupiter conjuncting and breaking that illusion. Cosmic downloads from Palladians, from extraterrestrial aliens in different fucking galaxies and dimensions. Aliens being maybe they're normal and we're the aliens. And it's going to all just make sense really, really fast. It gets awkward. It gets to the point where you don't really know what to do at every corner, every turn of the way. But you're going to be okay because this is also the place of the surrender, which equates to divinity. You will find a new divine practice. You might literally start in all seriousness, which some of the people at the retreats are going to do. I'm going to teach you how to move energy throughout your body in a way that you ain't never seen. I'm coming all the way into my identity as an Aries and all of my fifth house stellium in Aries. Creative expression with all things shamanism. I'm about to go fucking sick at this retreat. I'm throwing my whole heart out there. everything is going to be left right where we stand. And I love every ounce of the fact that it's not even here yet. And I get to just express that with you. So thank you. And that shall be my ending note. 2 more women are coming. I love you. I love you so much. I thank you all. You're blessed. You're loved. Okay. If nobody told you they love you today, I do. I fucking love you. I fucking love you. Like an Italian loves their fucking pasta. Ciao, baby.